Greetings and welcome to Reading with the Real Intuition. My name is Royal. If you are new to my channel, you are in for a fun time, of course, but 𝒕𝒉𝒐𝒍𝒆, welcome, and I hope you enjoy the vibe here. If you are a returning subscriber, it is always a pleasure to see you, lovely, darling, handsome, beautiful human being you are, but you're still my baby alien, okay? So today we have a pick a card reading of what makes you so iconic. Okay, I did a double whammy for this weekend. Whenever you're receiving this message, it's very timeless, but we do have Martin Luther King Day approaching us, and I was thinking, hello, this is the perfect time to put it out there. The energy is right. We all have dreams, right? And there's something about you that is very unique, and I am so excited to deliver these messages to you today, to give you some motivation and encouragement, and to make you feel like you are that person, okay? Remember, we are all humans living a human experience, and life's very short, so we're not here for a long time, we're here for a good time, and I'm here to deliver the messages for you, okay? Before I get started and let you check out the teams that I have listed for you, do not forget, subscribe to the tribe. I'm always going to bring a vibe, okay, if you haven't already. And if you haven't already, like the video. Come on now, what are you doing, please? All right. So we have 3 teams today. Team 1 with Master Jiraiya from Naruto. Team 2 with Tegan from Demon Slayer. And Team 3 with Gojo from Jujutsu Kaisen. I'm a huge anime connoisseur. I am just getting into it within the last 3 years, but I've always been touched by how close the universe and outer space, all these anime shows are. They're basically mostly all aliens or unique characters of their own, and so are we, you know what I'm saying? So if you're into anime, subscribe to the tribe, because I need recommendations. Right now I'm catching up on One Piece. I'm like 20 maybe away shy from 300, episode 300. So yeah, me being a single mother, I can only put in as much time that I can to really catch up, so I don't really get to binge as often unless it's in the night hours. But with all that being stated, definitely check out the timestamps down below so you can teleport to your team. And one last thing, my last pick a card reading was why you are not the 1, 2, or 3. I have that link down below in the description. If you are interested, go check that out. As well as I have so much more content of pick a card readings. I post daily shorts of the daily tarot and scoop that you need to hear. So definitely don't forget, subscribe to the tribe. Always gonna bring a vibe. Hit that notification bell. And yes, momentarily we will start with team 1, and I will see you there, my love. Greetings, team 1. Welcome to your what makes you very iconic. Okay, my darlings, my baby aliens, I can go ahead and say, whoa, a chill just went up my neck. First of all, and I normally do this with my clients, I normally have Pandora playing in the background just so I can see what songs pop up. And the song that came up for you, this song just released a few days ago, but it's by Bruno Mars, and it's called I Just Might. It's really good. It puts you in the mind of a 70s feel, okay? Really fun. I'm noticing on his cover, it's called The Romantic. You are one sexy individual. You, and I've already pre-shuffled your cards. So what I'm seeing right here, you are on fire, team 1. You chose the image of Master Jiraiya. Now, Naruto was my first anime, and well, not really, it wasn't my first, but it was my first like long anime, I guess I can say. I love Master Jiraiya. If you've never seen it, heard of him, it's cool, like disregard this part, but his background story and how he became who he became, it's just like the determination with you is on point. You are, one of these days, if you haven't already, you are going to skyrocket with clientele, fame, being seen, being heard. First of all, Team 1, your voice is remarkable. What you say, what comes from your throat chakra is important. Like, you make a pure stance on bettering others and helping others get past disbelief. Like, there's something about your energy, Team 1, that's very faithful. Okay, that's why you're coming across as super iconic. You have, I was hearing something before I pressed record. And I hope it comes to me, but the way it's, I don't know, it's something about your look, like you are on fire, but then when you start talking, I don't know if you have a deep voice or there's something about your voice that's very unique, just the way you sound. It's sort of like music. We have Let's Groove by Earth, Wind, and Fire, which is so crazy because you're elemental. You change with the seasons, but you're a trendsetter. That's what I heard. You're a trendsetter. Every season is something. I don't know. I'm seeing like fashion, possibly. Something about the way you dress. When you dress, you impress. You walk out your door and you got people that turn around in the store or wherever you're going, okay? You are truly authentic. That's what makes you unique, is you are your own cup of tea. Nobody touches you, Team 1. Like, this is, do you see me smiling? Like, I'm serious. This is my straight face. I'm serious. You bring life with your energy. It's giving me like, you don't force it, but it is like enforced. Okay, you stand alone, but then when you stand alone, you really, there's something empowering about you that makes others want to join you. Like, I'm hearing you be just basically your leader. You're not a follower. You don't follow people. You don't follow the trends that are going on. You do your own thing, like straight off the gate. What you say, you got receipts behind what you're saying. Okay? You are, no way, this card has an octopus. My animal totem, my spirit animal is an octopus. So I'm like Moana's grandma, when I die, I'm going to become one of these. I am seeing like, my arm is like really tightening. I used one of those elastic bands yesterday. I haven't used one in a while and my arm is like, something about your right arm. Hearing like you give handouts. I don't know why I keep seeing like when I'm hearing enforcement, so like police possibly, like you be handing tickets out, like take whatever resonates. Do not jam a puzzle piece in. Remember, this is a public general reading, okay? If you are looking for a personal private reading, I have that down below in the description. We can make it work, okay? We can set that up. But for what I'm seeing here, just take what fits, okay? And leave the rest. I find this to be quite interesting. 8:08 when I looked up at the timer. You have major fire sign placements. I'm not kidding. You had 5 tarot cards come out, but the Strength card is Leo. Temperance card is Sagittarius. And the bottom of the deck is the Emperor, which is Aries. There is a lot of fire happening here. You are on fire. Excuse me. Okay, confirmation. You are also very, very, very valuable. I'm telling you, like, before you reach your final days, you are going to be known worldwide. That's what I'm saying. Master Jiraiya made books. He made dirty books, okay? Like smutty books. But first of all, he loved women. And so he made romantic, smutty books that was intriguing. It was the way that his character just, he pushed himself. I feel like you're a pusher. You force yourself to go out on that stage because nobody's holding your hand ever. You came into this world alone. You're going to go out of this world alone. And it's sort of like you either do or die, basically. You piss or you get off the pot. Like, team one. Woo! Your energy is so heavy. Like, and I'm not saying that in like a rude way. I'm saying it like you probably get a lot of side eyes when you walk in somewhere. Like, people just, it's jealousy. You got a lot of jealous haters out here. You know, you are iconic. You are your own Picasso. Wait, he's the artist. Well, same difference. Like, you're your own work of art. The number 22 could be significant as well. That just came out of nowhere. The 22nd maybe could be somebody's birthday. Somebody could have a life path number of 22. That's a master number. Okay. Also, February 2nd. Hey, that's my birthday. All right. But you're a vibe. What, you are so unique in your own way where, dude, there's a train and it's kind of making my table shake, my side table. Crazy. My daughter's school is calling. Give me one moment. As I took that noted phone call, so many signs came through. Okay, thank you. I'm back. The song that came on after that is Takedown by Demon Huntrix. Okay. Now the next one that came on, because it just took up the whole time period, is All Alone on Christmas. All right. Again, you're giving me loner vibes, but you have your own wolf pack. You have your own tribe. Literally, wolf came out here with communication. Okay. When you deliver a message like I just got, like, you make it very crystal clear to receive it. Okay. Something about you is remarkable when it comes to the choices that you make. That's what makes you very iconic, is like, people may look at you and side-eye you and do this kind of thing. Like, I'm seeing Luffy and Zoro from One Piece. There's like a manga. If I can find it, I'll put it up. But yeah, it's like you trust your own gut. You really, really go through, and you, every time you outshine. Every single time you come out on top. I'm telling you. Music. If you create music, it is healing. It's healing, and it's appetizing. Ooh, that's strong, because music takes you very far. It does heal the soul. Okay. I actually used my musical artist oracle deck, and two came out, but the one and the one on the bottom of the deck, they're both actually holding an instrument. Okay. And I like how they both have this thing, this checkerboard thing going on behind them. Okay. You feel, oh, my throat is like really, really sore for some reason. You bring, let me channel this for a second. Hold up, team one. Even if you're not into music, someone could probably make music from your, wow, why am I lost for words? Like, I think that's why you're so iconic. Like, You're the example of being lost for words because you just stand out in a crowd. You know what I'm saying? You stand in your truth. You stand in your decisions. And that Breaking Free is giving me Ariana Grande, the literal song of Breaking Free. I love that video because it was very futuristic looking. Well, I'm gonna get comfortable for a second. When you deliver, you deliver. And I love it. I just love it. I'm trying to sit here and truly give you this message without stopping so much, so please forgive me for that, because sometimes it needs to just rush in. Compromise is the enemy of perfection. Take your solo, but give others their moment too, and play like you don't know how. Okay, I'm hearing Encanto Man. I don't know, it has Brendan Fraser in it. It came out like in the early 90s or something like that. He was a caveman, but then like they got him unthawed, they got him looking good, and he couldn't speak for crap, but all the ladies wanted him, all the dudes at the school wanted to be friends with him. Like, you're not from this time period. I'm really getting that. Like, you are such an old soul. That's what makes you iconic. You're your own genre. You're your own category. You have a burst of energy of just living. I want to break free. I want to break free. Like, it feels like the world is your oyster, Team One. You truly thrive to succeed. There we go with the shaking again. You make earthquakes happen. Earthquake! Okay, if people could live Freaky Friday with you and switch to live in your body for a day, they would. Just to see how you do it. Just to know what's your secret sauce. You know what I'm saying? I used my food deck, and the one card that came out is the Queen of Mains, which looks like a turkey. Okay, Thanksgiving could be significant, but I'm also noticing there's a plane up here. Okay, so like, you soar for higher expectations. You soar for excellence. The bottom of that deck, crazy. We have the Page of Mains. And the first tarot card that came out was the Page of Cups. Okay. You are a messenger. You are so crispy that people just gotta have you every Sunday. You know what I'm saying? Ooh, why did I say Sunday? Sunday's like a day of rest. Sunday's like a day to collect yourself before the week ahead. Sunday is the 7th day of the week. Well, some people consider it to be the first, but take it for how that resonates. You could be tall. I'm hearing you have more legs than a bucket of chicken. What the hell, spirit? Like, and look, all these sauces, like, people want to know what's your secret sauce. Like, you put a turkey in the oven, or however you cook your turkey. I put it in the oven, but when it's done cooking all day, it is the most succulent, delicious, like, you eat it till it's all gone, you know? Whew. The other two cards that came out in your tarot suit was the Three of Wands and the Ten of Pentacles. And I do want to mention, behind that Emperor card, I saw the Nine of Pentacles. Team One. You are like on a high level to success in life. You are so iconic with how you create your currency to just flow to you. How you have abundance just easily attract and magnetize towards you. How you have good people with good energy want to surround you. I feel like I'm getting like this sense of like a shaking feeling, like a nervousness. Those who want to court you or date you, this is how they feel. Okay, they get cold feet because there's something about people wanting to impress you and not wanting to let you down. Wow. Excuse me. This is really intense. Like, this feeling that I'm getting for you, Team 1, is extremely taunting. It's so epic. You are epic. You're a game that's impossible to beat. Someone here could have Cancer placements. Don't have to. But that's giving me like, you're nourishing in a way that everybody just wants a piece of you. Everybody wants to incorporate time, effort, and energy into you because you do it for others. You do it in a way where it's flawless, it's effortless, and you get the point across. You get the word of mouth out there. What does Ramses say in the 10 Commandments? I am the sun that rises and something like that. Like, it's like you have a demanding, like, government type of vibe to you. That's what makes you iconic. You are such a worldwide like I don't know how to express it. I wish I did, but I don't. Please don't think I failed you. Please don't. Okay? When you're all alone and you disappear for a while to kind of recoup, you have people out here wondering, what are you doing? What are they about to come out with? It puts people on their toes. Don't Stop Till You Get Enough by Michael Jackson, and literally, like, you know how he gets on his toes? Like, you have people that just, what's team 1 up to now? Where did they go? When they come back, what are they going to come back with? Like, I've never felt this way during a pick a card reading. That's how intense your vibe is, Team 1. And it's so scrumdiddlyumptious. Like, it's magnificent. You find a beauty in the unexpected gestures around you. You lead with your emotions. Yeah. A car just went really fast down the road. And you run with it. Whatever it is, whatever pops up in your mind, whatever you're supposed to put your mind to, and whatever you're supposed to put your effort to, you just do it. You just leap. You just jump. I'm seeing someone skydiving. Like, I want to fly like an eagle to the sea. Like, you're giving me so much. You're giving me so much, like, oh man, you have no idea. You are going to come into financial freedom in this lifetime. You are going to be heavily blessed. You already are, but I'm saying, like, it's coming. It's coming. Because you are just, the way you just put yourself out there is, it's like no other. Team 1. Whew. Okay. This has been a long journey for you to get this far, but whatever it is that you're doing, however it is that you put your creation out there, however it is that you voice your opinion or voice the truth of the matter, or, you know, however it is that you just do it, keep doing what you're doing. 22:22 on the timer as I look up. Keep doing what you're doing. Okay? That's also numerology 8. And my right ear is itching. 8 always gives me the infinity symbol. So you always look at opportunities as infinite opportunities. Anything can come towards you. You are very open-minded. That's what makes you iconic. Okay, you don't live in a small world, you don't live in a box. You're actually probably Pandora's box. You have a lot going on underneath that brilliant mind of yours, Team One. Don't you ever, and I know you won't, but don't you ever allow someone to talk down to you. Don't ever let someone think that they got one up over you, because they jealous. They jelly. Ass thick like peanut butter. Girls is jelly about it. Ow! Team One, this was fun. I really enjoyed tapping into your energy, and I want to send you the biggest thank you, and I love you for allowing me to do that so I can deliver this beautiful message to you. Wow, I'm gonna have to take a cold shower after this one, and I got 2 more teams to do. So, oh man, please let me know down below if you came from Team 1 with the wolf emoji. Alright, because you're kind of giving me Inuyasha vibes too. I love Inuyasha. That's why I have my YouTube profile picture as such. I was Inuyasha for Halloween last year, and I had fun with it. But yeah, thank you again. And I hope that this warms your heart a bit. And if you do like me and my vibe, don't forget, subscribe to the tribe. There's always going to be a vibe here. I'm always going to make you feel good about yourself, okay? With that being stated, if this is where we part ways, please like the video, comment down below, and share with someone who might need an encouraging word to make their day. It would make mine, okay? And oh, I want to know, give me a shout out as to where you're viewing me from in the world, okay? Because we're all one, and we all come together, and we're all grounded in this beautiful energy that you exude. So tasteful. Until the next message, Team One, far out. Greetings, Team Two. Excuse me, and welcome to Why You Are So Iconic, or What Makes You Iconic, I should say. Wow, so much went through as I pre-shuffled your cards. And right when I was starting to tap into your energy, Team Two, I kept hearing the world's greatest lover. I don't know what that's about, but like, oh, wow, my eye is freaking going crazy. I don't know why. Are you a glitch? Huh? Like, I'm hearing Vanellope from Wreck-It Ralph. She was the glitch in the game, but at the end of the first one, she was the princess the entire time because she was the best racer. What makes you iconic, Team Two? It's definitely that channel through. The song that came through for you, because I do this with clients all the time. I usually have Pandora playing and on shuffle. We have More Than a Woman by the Bee Gees. Okay. Very smooth, very suave energy. To what I'm picking up when it comes to you being iconic, like, I'm hearing like the 1920s. I'm hearing like the flapper days, like old Hollywood. Golden glamour. You are iconic because it's giving me Oscars. It's giving me like trophy wife, trophy husband. But with that being stated and coming through, you picked the image of Tegan from Demon Slayer. Lord Tegan. Love that man. I love that scene in the anime. Like, he just, not only that, he has 3 wives. So it's sort of this thing of like, you give me in a way you demand respect. I know we can't like really do that, and it comes through in a way of not being cocky, and I'm not calling you cocky by no means, but it's it's confusing in a way, as when you're iconic as to why you're iconic. It's like you leave other energies like questioning themselves. Like, the way that you move, you are so grounded, even if you're not stable. You feel me? Like, rocking around the Christmas tree Christmas could have been rough for you, is what I'm hearing, okay? When I'm recording this, it is January, but this message is timeless. Also, it is a public general message, so take what fits. Don't jam that puzzle piece in. Leave the rest that don't. Okay? If you're looking for a private reading, I have that information down below in the description, and we can make a deal and work that out. But let me get comfortable. You're giving me simple. Like, simplicity is your best friend. Very different vibe than Team 1. I'm gonna let it be known. It's a very different feel, because Team 1 was very intense for me. Alright, let's start off with the tarot. Let's start off with what came out. So we got the 5 of Pentacles, the Page of Pentacles, if I can pick it up, the 8 of Wands, the 10 of Swords, but there's 2 of these in this deck, and it says everything is fine. The Hermit card. And on the bottom of the deck, you got the 2 of Pentacles, which looks like this. Oh, and the 3 of Swords was behind that. I'm hearing you're a miracle worker. What makes you iconic is, like, you show up when nobody else shows up. When all else has failed and people have lost hope, the number 18 is significant. That's the Moon card in tarot. You're a mystery. I'm getting like this feeling, like, like you leave people mind-boozled, mind-fuzzled. Have you ever seen The Rain is playing right now? That is crazy. I did a message a few months ago on TikTok, and this song came through very, very, very heavy. I feel like Team 2, you're in a season of your life to where you show up. You show up. That's what makes you iconic. Even if you don't want to. You might not want to, but you do it anyway. Like, you get the job done and you go home. You've basically succeeded. Okay, I'm hearing, like, maybe you work a 9-to-5 job right now. Maybe. But you know how people love to call out. Okay? You'll go in. You'll cover. You'll show up early. You'll do whatever it takes. I don't see that in a sense of, like, you stepping on other people's toes. I see you being very resourceful. With the 8 of Wands, it's like quick energy. Like, you just, it's like you snap out of heartbreak. You snap out of a sense of, like, maybe depression. Just confirmation, excuse me. Ooh. If you're depressed, baby, I'm sorry. I'm gonna give you a air hug. Come here. Wow. I think you kind of, in a way, you kind of scare people. In a way, you kind of scare people. You got the Wasp that came out with this Oracle deck, but on the bottom of it, you also got the Mole for superstition. You make things happen behind closed doors. I'm hearing that's a way that you're iconic. Wow. You do the underground work. You dig pathways. You solve puzzles. I'm hearing ADHD or ADD, one of the two, possibly. Someone could live in Miami or be from Miami, from Florida. Could want to travel there, move there. Yeah, tropical, seasonal. You change every season? Wow. Team 2, you kind of got me a little stumped right now with this energy. I'm also hearing school. The fact that you're stepping up and going to school again, or that you're devoting yourself to getting into school, so you could be saving the money for that. You want to get your degree in a subject. I'm hearing life is tough for you in a way. Whoa, I just got like a little minor headache on top of that. Like, you could have a household that you have to keep together, keep sane, even though times could be rough right now. And that's what makes you iconic, is the fact that you are the positive one. Ooh, you are the teacher in that degree. And why I say that is I used my food deck. And the apple came with the fallen, and the staple with this grilled cheese. And then the bottom of the deck is the trio, which is a sandwich. Or BLT. And I'm kind of seeing like packed lunches. So I'm getting like school vibes, maybe teacher vibes. But it's simple. You know what I mean? Like, you don't ask for a lot. You make it happen. You like, wow, that's really the main thing that's coming through Team 2 is like you can turn nothing into something. Okay? And on the bottom of the deck for that oracle is blessings. You know what I'm saying? It's giving me you are very conserved, but you are so faithful in getting somewhere in life. You are so religiously in tune with how your story is supposed to unravel before you leave this earth. Someone could have heartburn issues, acid reflux. The song Luxurious from Gwen Stefani's Plant. These messages are all over the place, Team 2. Bear with me, okay? Don't leave just yet. Something about windows. What makes you iconic? Why am I hearing Cinderella? See, like I said, like I'm like a bunch of stuff is like pouring down on me right now. You could be or could have lived a life where you could have felt imprisoned, and all you could do was like open the curtains every day and basically say today's gonna be a good day. Like, you put the intention out there. It's the way that you come across that you just know everything is going to turn over, everything's going to be okay. That's what makes you iconic. You look at the good in things, or you think about the best before you think about the worst. And people look at you in a way like, now's not the time for that. Are you serious? And you're sitting there like, when is there ever a perfect time? You know what I mean? You're going to do something very historical, Team 2. That's what makes you iconic. You're gonna do something, and I'm telling you, I'm getting this thing where you have a talent. It could be a useless talent, but it's gonna blow up. Like, it's like I'm hearing go viral overnight. I don't know what that means. I don't know what you do, but I know that it's like the one time you put this talent out there, or the one time that you put your mind into the books and to gaining the knowledge of this subject of this aligned mindset, it's going to pay off. And so, ironically, even though it doesn't look like it now, Team 2, you're going to go down in history. This is one of the strongest readings that I've done in a long time. I'm being so serious. I don't know why my body is reacting in totally different ways than it normally does. It could be because I really haven't ate anything today. I don't know. As soon as I get done with this reading, I will make sure to do that. You too, because maybe you haven't, okay? Give yourself nourishment. You give yourself nourishment, rest, a time to sit out and breathe in times where it's stressful, instead of being a worrywart type of energy. When you are consistent in something, it's gonna pay off. That's why you're iconic. Woo! Okay. Woo! Y'all give me one moment. Back. Just needed a moment. Thank you. The next song that came on as I was taking a little chill pill for a minute is No Scrubs by TLC. Interesting how you got the BLT out here. I like that. There could be something about threes. Something happening in threes to when this iconic moment of yours is going to really shine. It's going to uplift. You're going to notice something happening 3 times. My house is talking to me. It's making weird sounds. Stop that. The last oracle cards that I pulled out was musicians over time. And you got these 3 that pop out, as well as this on the bottom, this woman. If you're going to play with your whole soul. A wrong note is insignificant. Playing without passion is inexcusable. You are king, and never let go of mystery. What makes you iconic is that you follow your soul's calling. You don't let anything get in the way of what you're destined and fated in your heart to be known for, to be known as. Even when the room is silent, you could even be silent. You're still the brightest star in the room. You stand up for what is right. You also bring this sense to have fun with life. It's too short to just worry all the time. Have a Coke and smile. But you won't put up with mess. That's coming through very strongly. You don't put up with people who play games and beat around the bush. I don't even feel like you associate yourself with many people, to be honest with you. Well, you invest a lot of time to yourself. Oh, I did hear that as I was pre-shuffling your cards. I hear you being a pusher in a degree where if you know deep down in your heart that there's something that you have to do, and even if you don't want to do it, I'm hearing like you'll wake up one day and be like, I need to start working out. I need to start taking better care of my health. I need to say this and get it off my chest to this person with no regrets. Wow. The song that came on is called Merry-Go-Round of Life. It's enchanting what's coming through for you, team 2. It's really all over the place because it's sort of like, I think life is throwing you all kinds of fruits and you're trying to make this fruit salad. Yummy, yummy. Y'all remember the Wiggles? I have to play that when I get done with this. Fruit salad. Yummy, yummy. It's like everything is key. Everything is a puzzle piece that's going to eventually make this beautiful portrait. Okay, I'm hearing like 1,000-piece puzzles. Like, People come into your life, you know they came into your life for a reason, whether it's good or bad, but it's like you accept fate. You accept the situation at hand. You know and you understand the circumstances of what life throws at you. That's what makes you iconic. Is like you ain't dumb. You far from it. But there are probably dummies around you who are very close-minded compared to you that are gonna take the easy way out. Okay? Get rich quick schemes. You're not like that. If you have to build brick by brick your foundation, you're going to commit to that. That's what makes you iconic, is you're definitely a fighter. And I commend you for that, team too. Ooh, I just got a cold chill. Ooh, ooh. Colder than a witch's titty. You're a threat, though. You're a threat when it comes to that. Okay? It's not even giving me jealousy or envious vibes. It's giving me, like, people feel like they have to watch their back when they're around you because you know how to work the system. That's what makes you iconic. Oh, I'm hearing you know how to manifest. You know how to get blessings effortlessly, but because you have good faith and good intention and how you perceive yourself, you still end up gaining something out of these circumstances. You still end up coming out on top at the end. I'm hearing somebody has a garden. Maybe the fact that you have a garden, you have an abundance of vegetables and fruits. And so when you do this, you're kind enough, because you're not going to eat all that. Your family's not going to eat all that. You'll box it up and you'll take it to a local grocery store and be like, here. And they'll be like, can I give you money? And you're like, nah, sell it. Get rid of it. Or you'll go to like homeless people and it's something. Maybe you'll cook something out of it and you'll hand off plates or something. I don't know. That's what's coming through. It's like, you're a blessing. You're a blessing that hands out blessings. Like I'm hearing like a handout. Like I made something beautiful. God, the universe, and source will bless me somehow, but take it because you need it right now. It's on me. Don't worry about it. It's like you do payoffs without expecting anything in return. Ooh, team 2. I love that. That is very, very, very generous of a soul to even do out here, like, and not feel like you need to be owed anything, you know? You bring a lot of balance. And honestly, you do have people around you that look up to you that I think you shift other people's perspectives sometimes, like, to just be a kind person. It's effortless. Why can't it just be natural to you, you know? You make it look natural. Okay. We be like this. We be like best friends, team 2. I'm telling you, because that right there, I love anybody who's just willing to help people out of the kindness of your heart. 707, as I'm ending your reading, could be significant. You are a unknown source of luck. No way. Gorilla. We have Wannabe as I'm ending off your reading with Glorilla and Meg Thee Stallion. There's only one verse in that song that I know. It's kind of dirty, but it's like, I be his main platter. Pussy wet, good ass neck, that's me. You're confident in what you bring, even if it's not a lot. It's something, and you didn't have to give it. Okay, so team 2, that's pretty interesting how that came through for your reading. I'm sorry if it was all over the place. Okay, so let me know down below in the comments if you came from team 2 by putting the emoji of a sandwich, like this kind of sandwich. Okay. If you haven't already, please like the video and subscribe to the tribe. I'm always gonna bring a vibe, okay? And Thank you so much for allowing me to tap into your energy, to give you these messages today, to bring you some encouragement and upliftment, and to just don't stop what you're doing because it's going to pay off. You're going to be abundantly blessed through your kind-hearted gestures. That's what makes you iconic, is just how kind of a soul you are, how generous you are, and how much you believe in yourself. Don't lose that faith. Okay. Team 2, if this is where we part ways, I love you very much and continue to walk in your truest, highest authenticity. Until the next message, far out. Greetings and welcome to What Makes You So Iconic, Team 3. Okay. It's always Team 3 to where I have to pause, get up, and walk away. This time I had to because I was starting to get acid reflux. I only had one soda today. Like, Pepsi's kind of my weakness. I only had one, so I'm like kind of confused as to where this is coming from. Excuse me. But as soon as I come back, every time I handle a client, excuse me, I usually have Pandora playing in the background because the music literally, I've seen it beautifully when I'm like describing something, the perfect song comes on. So the song that came on as soon as I came back in the room was Soda Pop by Demon Huntrix. I'm not even kidding. I'm sitting here like, okay, all right, what's going on? You're iconic. You fizzle. You fizzle. You are the bubbly. I'm getting now champagne vibes. You are a celebration. You truly have a sense to what I'm channeling so far. Before I pre-shuffled your cards, you're a good time. You're something to celebrate over. You know what this gives me is that you don't break, you break bad habits. This makes you iconic because if you stick your mind to it, you're gonna succeed in it. You have a strong will, Team 3, to handle your business. That's what makes you iconic. You have a strong sense of determination as a general curse breaker. You know what aligns with you and what doesn't align with you at the divine timings that they come through with that message that you need to shift your perspective, shift your energy this way instead of going down this path. You know, it's like I'm hearing Final Destination type of thing. Not that extreme, not that dangerous, but I'm saying like when you're done with something, you're done with it. You wash your hands, you wipe your hands, and you walk away from it. This is what makes you iconic. When you're in a relationship and you're done, you're done. There's no talking about it. There's no fixing it. You see the problem for what it is. You accept it for what it is, and you move on with life. And you don't stick around. This makes you very iconic, and I think this leaves a lot of people feeling some kind of way. I'm also hearing you're a healer in a sense of making these movements. Everybody wants you or a part of you or a piece of you when they have you, but then when you're gone, it feels like there's something missing within them because you're not around anymore. You're a walking tower moment. Team 3, you choosing the image of Gojo from Jujutsu Kaisen. I'm gonna be real honest with you. I'm gonna need you to come in the comments, Team 3, if you've watched it, because I've only seen like 1 or 2 episodes, and then I didn't get back into it. I bet sometimes that happens. I'll watch something in the beginning's really slow, but then it completely picks up, and I just wasn't feeling the vibe. So if you could talk me into watching it and telling me that it's good, I'll give it a chance. Right now I'm on One Piece, and I think I'm 20 episodes shy from getting to 300 when there's like over 1,000. So like, I'm working with that right now and binging that when I can. But I like the dude's attitude, especially when I did see him at the beginning of the show. Like, he, what was it? What I could see, if you've seen it, if you haven't, just disregard this, but as soon as the show comes on, the first episode, this guy, the image that you picked, he's sitting looking at like a student tied up in a chair full of in a room full of candles and stuff like that. And it's like, this is gonna be your last few minutes of living type of thing. Like, it's sort of, I'm seriously getting like, you're judge, jury, executioner. You literally set the law. You set the line. You are stern, very disciplined, very disciplinary energy that I'm picking up on. You see things before they happen, which is so crazy because in this oracle deck that I used, premonitions on the bottom. You could be very gifted. You could be a reader, channel. You could collect downloads, channeled messages. Very spiritual sense that I'm getting with you, Team 3. I'm getting high priestess vibes. You're special. Take that for how you will, but you are very special. With fragility on it, that came out with that deck. Butterflies could be significant. You constantly go through phases of metamorphosing yourself. I'm rubbing my nose a lot, so I already know. you get insights for free, for the low, from spirit. Like, you know which way to go. You know what path to go down. And when it comes to your tarot that came out, it's just crazy because the first card is the 8 of Cups, and that's walking away, soul lifting purpose, like finding your soul's calling. Okay, and we got the 10 of Swords, the 10 of Wands. 10-10 could be significant. Come here. The 5 of Cups, the Knight of Cups, and then the bottom of the deck is the Ace of Swords, and the 5 of Wands was behind that. 55, 555, 555 on the time if you're seeing this. Okay, 10s and 5s. It's like cut in half. What is? I'm wearing a tank top under this, and I think this blazer is called to wear like a long sleeve shirt because there's something in this part and it keeps poking my arms and it itches. It's like, okay, you're iconic because people have, and still possibly to this day, like, they poke the bear, they poke you, they push you, they want to see how they want to see you explode, they want to see you hold a little weight, they want to suffer is not the word I want to say, Spirit. They want to see you do the most. And the thing is, you overcome them challenges every single time. It's remarkable how chosen you are, Team 3. You're chosen to do something in this life that nobody else is supposed to do. Literally, this whatever this is that you want to step yourself into and make known or make big, you're doing it with no support, or bare to minimum support. And it just, this 10 of Swords and this 10 of Wands, those are the two 10 cards that in the major arcana that are kind of like, they're a little brutal, okay? Like, just look at them, just literally. Mental stress could be a thing. You could be fighting mental stress from past situations, relationships you've had to walk away. You carry a lot of burdens, possibly, or you have. Sometimes you do think about these things, but that doesn't stop you from coming through and committing to, when you see something or you see an opportunity to go through with it, it doesn't stop you from finding your truth. Wow, Team 3, tough. I'm getting tough love on top of that. I'm hearing when the moon hits your eyes like a big pizza pie, that's amore. When the world seems to shine and you've had too much wine, that's amore. Out of my food deck, you got the squeeze and the Knight of Mains. Orange juice spaghetti. Behind that on the bottom of the deck is the Fallen One. People want to see you fold, but you don't. And I'm getting, you know what's coming through is a lot of like suitors. A lot of people who want to court you, date you, be intimate with you. You're iconic when you're in a relationship. Especially, yeah, when you're in a relationship and you deal with others, and this is loved ones as well, like family members possibly, but I am definitely picking up on like 2 people, like you and another person, specifically. Dang, wasn't spaghetti a thing for Lady and the Tramp? 2 totally different personalities. You know, one had class and one was for the streets. 12:21 on my time when I looked up. You, no way. We have All I Want for Christmas Is You. You have, oh, you got, when you, wow, whoa. The front of my head just went numb. You a heartbreaker, Team 3, dude. Like, you really do not put up with BS. This is so iconic of you. People, especially people who want to be with you. You will, like that. I'm not putting up with your mess. I don't want no scrub. Team 3 is really serious about nobody plays with their heart. And I don't blame you. Discernment on the bottom of this deck with love coming out here with this Oracle deck. You give chances, but you don't give us so many, dude. Like, okay, we all make mistakes. And that's one cross. Now, if you get another one, you're not getting a third one. Not with Team 3. We don't have time to be sitting here wasting time. Okay, pumpkin. Team 3 is really serious about, is the juice worth the squeeze? I'm also hearing The Girl Next Door. That's one of my favorite movies. If you've not seen it, really good. Really good for what it is. Just a short detail, there's a dude who's a senior in high school, and then he gets a next door neighbor who is an ex-porn star, and he falls in love with her instantly because she's beautiful, but then she ends up falling for him because she's never had someone look at her the way that he did, and it wasn't for lust, it was in a way of like, wow, you are incredible. You are iconic because you sternly, respectfully, you're just not the 1, 2, or 3 to fuck with. And if you haven't already, I dropped that pick a card reading a few days ago. I'm gonna leave that down below in the description, but I do feel like someone here needs to hear those messages from that pick a card reading that is going to be down in the description below. It's like you're a fallen angel. Heaven must be missing angel. And when people pursue you, they think they can play with you, and you're like, you're iconic because you're just not gonna play along with that. And yeah, it's, it leaves people speechless. Like, wow, I feel like you have a lot of exes that say to themselves, you're the one that got away. But then when you left, they cleaned up their act. Team 3, you teaching people out here how to love properly. You teaching people out here how to be serious. Okay? There's two things in this world. In this world, my word and my boss, and I don't break them for nobody, and that's Team 3. Excuse me, confirmation. When I say it's done, when I say it's over, when I say I've had enough, Team 3's out the door. Ooh, it's coming back. Ooh. You leave people sick to their stomach based off of you figured them out. You can read someone who loves to be a player like the back of your hand, and you're just gonna sit there and teach them a lesson like, if you think that's how this works, I'm gonna let you sit there and think on that. You need to think about your actions. Team 3's a teacher. Team 3 be giving brutal lessons like handouts, like slip outs, like I'm getting detention slips. Like, you can go sit in the corner over there and be the dunce. You can look like a fool. You can do that all you want. I'm gonna go over here and do my own thing. Team 3 is just, you're refreshing. But you're a favorite. You're iconic because you're the one that gets away. You're the one that knows your worth. You're very strong in this department. You will not take less than. You could be really good at math, since I said that. Really calculated. Who you gonna call? Ghostbusters! Ooh, that's strong. You could ghost people. Yo, you're iconic because you just literally, you just disappear. Like, you don't, you don't give an explanation. You don't leave a note saying, I'll be back. None of that. You just like, I wish I had a sheet. I'd throw it over me. And that's the last time you see Team 3. Like, that's the last time you'll hear Team 3. And that's the last time you're going to breathe the same air as Team 3. Yo, when you serious, you serious. Like, I'm shaking in my boots over here a little bit. I ain't got no boots on. I got socks on, little booty socks, but I'm hearing that 70s show. There was a scene in it with Kelso and Hyde. And Kelso's eating an apple. And I don't remember what the comment was, but Hyde looked at him and said, "What's an apple?" or something like that. He said, "Juicy and delicious." And Hyde punched him and said, "Nah, red and bruised." And that's you. Like, you sock it to people. That's what makes you iconic. You straight up blunt. You brutal. You straight up with the truth. But it's needed. Some people think they can get away with anything out here. No, honey, no. Don't even think you all that in a bag of chips. Like, and chips ain't even healthy for you. So go get an apple and sit down and shut up. Like, what in the world? The last few oracle cards that I did pull for you was from my musicians, okay? Crazy enough, Team 2, this was their first card too with this one, okay? So these 3 did come out for you. And then on the bottom of the deck is Amy Winehouse, okay? If you're going to play with your whole soul. When it comes to art, all that matters is telling your story well. Always read and play between the lines. And then learn to love your tyrant heart. You know, that's crazy because I actually had to look up what that word means. I don't know what tyrant means, but what Google said was a student that doesn't show up to school with any explanation. And it's so crazy because that's exactly the vibes that I get. You just keep moving. It's like you keep trucking. You don't really let nothing get in your way, and this makes you super iconic in a sense to put yourself out there in a degree that nobody else is going to put themselves out there as. Okay? you're really grounded and you feel safe in your body. I'm hearing YOLO, like you only live once, dude. Like you might as well be real, not only with yourself but with those around you. Maybe they'll get the hint, but when as soon as they get the hint, it really doesn't matter because you've moved on with your life. You've moved on with your choices and how you're gonna deliver yourself to the world and others and pursue your energy. You coming out here as this Knight of Cups though, like you really I'm hearing you could be the type that you love hard. So the moment that someone thinks you give them an inch and they can run with it, let a motherfucker slide. They're gonna be skating. You're just sitting here like, alright, you belong to the circus, you know? Team 3 just... Sometimes losing beats winning. Because you know there's better out there for you, Team 3. That's what makes you iconic. Like, you accept your losses, but at the end of the day, you're proud of the choices that you make, regardless as to anybody's mama and them's opinion. It really doesn't matter what anybody thinks but Team 3. You're going to go through with your choices. You're going to make the best choice that fits you and suits you. And you're going to go through with it confidently. So this makes you extremely iconic. You're so beautiful, yet there's something sensitive about you to where you teach people not to play with love. The admiration is real. People admire you for standing in your truth. They try to make me go to rehab. I said no, no, no. I'm ending your reading off at 747. You are so protected in the sense of the way luck just presents itself to you. Even if it feels unlucky, you might cry, you might be upset, burdened, feel left out in the cold, but then you quickly realize, I don't deserve that. Team 3 doesn't deserve to be treated like that. I don't deserve to be disrespected. I'd rather move on and cut my ties and cut my losses, collect my losses, you know? And it's not like you go around talking about it no more. Like that discussion, that's the end of the discussion at that point. There's nothing else to discuss with Team 3. Woo! I'm ending off your reading with SOS by Rihanna. Okay. SOS, please, someone help me. It's unhealthy. You're an earth angel. That's what makes you iconic. Is you literally come through when people least expect that they would have had an opportunity with you, and you give them the opportunity, and then the second time that they mess up, you're just like, well, you didn't learn your lesson, so deuces. Good luck with that. Have fun in life. I hope that you meet somebody one day that's gonna be the one for you, but I clearly am not. There's someone out there that's for Team 3 that's gonna treat me with respect, you know. Okay, alright. I love you, Team 3. I want you to know that it's genuine. That's genuine, that you're really true with your heart and who you lend it out to and how you get down with that, right? Thank you so much for allowing me to tap into your energy and send you these encouraging, motivational messages that I feel like you needed to hear at this time. Keep it up, because you're making a change with just these moves. You're always going to reach a destination that's also teaching you, but it's like it's nothing new to you in a way. When these things happen, you know they're meant to happen, right? Um, this is crazy. If you are coming from Team 3, please comment down below a butterfly, okay? Just fluttering in the wind, just going along, gliding with the wind, moving through life. And don't forget, subscribe to the tribe. I will always bring a vibe to you. And like the video if you haven't already. What are you doing? Why are you still on the phone, Frank? And share this video if you feel like somebody could use this pick-me-up at this time, okay? So with that being stated, I want you to continue to walk in your truest highest authenticity. Don't look back when you keep walking forward. And until the next message, Team 3, far out.